I'm joined by one of my friends here. You can't hear him because I turned off the fucking party sharing. Anyways, I'm doing another story time. I'm gonna do a thing like I did last one. I'm gonna do a 2-in-1, and the reason why I'm doing a 2-in-1 here is because both of these include the same person. Now, the first story. It's not very long. Like my stories, they're not going to be too long. That's if I do a long one, because I have a lot to share. If I do a long one, then obviously it's got to be one story. But if it's just going to be short ones, it's going to be 2-in-1. So this first one, and I'm not even kidding. This first one is the time I got mistaken for a female hooker. So, growing up, hold on, let me start up a match here. We're playing Warzone. Alrighty. Anyways, when I was younger, I grew up in a pretty shitty neighborhood. I think I mentioned that before in the last one? I don't remember. But I grew up living in a shitty neighborhood full of bums. Also, this guy was a bum. That's why the title is called Creepy Bums. Because he's a fucking creep. And he's a bum. So, yeah, I grew up in a pretty shitty neighborhood, honestly. Gang violence, bums everywhere, hookers, all that shit. That's probably why I was mistaken. So, I had my hoodie on this day, and I was walking to school. And, this was a few years back, I believe. I was in grades 7, 8? Something like that. So, yeah, I was pretty young. And I was getting ready for school. I thought it was just going to be a normal day. Walk to school, you know, easy stuff. I started walking down my street to go to the corner to start walking down the street to go to school. As I'm walking down my street, some guy randomly comes over. This big-ass fucking Jamaican dude just comes over. And I don't know what the fuck happened. But random, he just asks me, is your name, I don't remember what name he said. I think he said something like Sheila or whatever. I don't know. We're going to say Sheila. Alright, we're just going to use that name. So he's like, hey, are you Sheila? And I look at him. I'm a little kid, and I was shy. I was a shy person. So I say no. Like under my breath, though, so he can't really hear me. So I say no. And then all of a sudden, he fucking looks at me dead in the eyes, and he fucking, like, yeah, I just got molested. But he looks at me dead in the eyes, and he's like, I got some money, how about some money for a good time? For a good time? I look at him so terrified, and I just like, no, I'm not gonna fucking, in my mind, I'm just like, I'm flabbergasted. I'm like, did this really just happen? I look down the street, I see my uncle. So yeah, I look down the street, I see my grandpa, not my uncle, I remember. I see my grandpa. And I fucking bolt up to him because I was so scared. I thought this guy was gonna touch me. I don't know. I bolt up to my grandpa, and you know, I tell him what happened, and he looked me in the eyes, and he was like, "The fucking weirdos around here, I tell you." So the rest of the day, I ran to school. I bolted to the school. I got there so early because I ran. I was just chilling there. At school, school day goes by, I tell a couple of my friends what happened, they start laughing, blah blah blah. Then it's time for me to go home. I gotta walk down the same street. And sure enough, I see the guy again, and I'm dressed in the same exact clothing as I was before. Also, let's go over here. But I'm dressed in the same exact clothing as I was dressed in before. So, he sees me again. This time, I have my hoodie off so you can see I'm a boy. And I was wearing the same clothes, so I'm sure, he recognized me. He came over to me, and he apologized, and he said, sorry for earlier, I thought you were someone else. And without even blinking, I look at him, and I'm like, yeah, no shit, and then I just run away. Alrighty. Here's the part 2. It's involving the same guy. Now this one is where the real creepy comes in hand. Long story short, I I went to take out the trash. This was late, so one night I went to take out the trash. But before there was like these really big garbage cans, like really big metal ones, actually similar to this one right here, like this one right here that I'm looking at, similar to that. That's actually perfect timing, but similar to that. And I go to take out the trash because it was one of the chores I would do. I still do it. Take out the trash. Simple. I hear noises and banging coming from inside. And I'm just like, okay. Where the hell is my gun? My gun's invisible for me. But anyways, I go to put the garbage in the thing, so I take the lid off, because it had like a lid on it. So yeah. I take that off. I go to take a look inside. What do I see? He's just laying in there. His pants are down. And he's just beating it off. He's rocking out with his cock out inside of a bathroom. I mean, inside of the garbage. And I don't know, like, why he was doing this. Obviously, he's got issues if he's doing this in a public garbage can where anyone could just go and toss shit in. But I panicked once again because it was the same person. I didn't stare at him long enough to, you know, I'm not going to stare at his stuff, but I noticed his face. I was like, oh shit, it's that guy again. I panicked and I fucking tossed the garbage. Like, there was hard shit in the garbage bag. Like, oh my god, there was like cans and shit. I fucking slam it in there and it hits him right in the fucking face. I know it hits him in the face because you hear the dunk and then you hear him go, "Ah, my head!" And, you know, I think the bag might have ripped and there was probably garbage that poured all over him because I run away, I look back, and I just see him climbing out of it. He has his pants pulled up finally. I see him climbing out of it, and he's bleeding, so obviously, like, he's bleeding a little bit from his face, so obviously probably with one of the pop cans. If you all know, a pop can is very sharp if it's cut open, so obviously, you know, he must have got cut by it. That was risky. Oh my god.
Your teammate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to deploy.
Anyways, ignore that. So yeah, he was bleeding, and I heard him yell something out. I don't know what he said. I don't know. I know he said fuck. I know one of the things he said was fuck. So I think he probably cussed me out or something like that. So I went inside and I told my parents what happened. They thought it was hysterical. They went outside to make sure he was gone. He was gone. And, yeah, honestly, there's only been a couple other times I've seen this person, but, one time was normal, I seen him walking on the street. The other time was not normal. So I'll save that for another story time. Unless, actually, no, should I do a three-parter? Fuck it, I'll do a third story time, because this one's over and it was really short. Alright, so third story time also includes this guy, and this is actually the last time I ever actually seen of him, because I think I mean, I heard that later after this, I heard that some guy got arrested in my neighborhood, so he was probably in jail. But, this time, once again, I was on my way to school, and, you know, again, I think it's a normal day. I took a shortcut, I went through a laneway to take a shortcut to the school. So, oh man, I thought this was normal. I really thought this was normal. I'm just walking. This is very, very short, by the way. So the rest of this is just going to be gameplay, pretty much. But, it was very, 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 like, I don't even know. But, I'm just walking. Out of the corner of my eye, I see someone squatted down. Obviously, your young curiosity gets you, so you're like, what the hell was that? I look over, he's got his pants down around his ankle, and he's taking a shit. and I hear him groaning and shit, so it must have been painful or something like that, because I heard him going, "Ugh." I don't know. It was so fucking awkward and weird, and he looked up at me. We made eye contact while this guy was taking a shit, so I was like, oh fuck, I just triggered something. And, you know, yeah, from there, that was actually the last time I ever heard of him, or ever seen him. So yeah, that pretty much concludes the story times that I have. The rest is pretty much going to be gameplay. So whoever does end up watching this, because I know I don't get a lot of views, but whoever does end up watching this, this is more directly at you eyes. Please enjoy, leave a like, and yeah, you know, feel free to just you know, chill out if you want, because I'm still going to be streaming. It's just going to be gameplay, because I'm just going to finish this Warzone match. I gotta go revive my fucking retard friend, like go buy him back. And he said Lil Driz on SoundCloud and Spotify, so go check him out. LIL_DRYZ. And yeah, every person, what are they, fucking followers or something? What is it? Viewers, listeners, whatever. Every single viewer or listener he gets, he will send y'all a pic of his ass. That's a promise, by the way. That's what he did for me, at least. I know it's pretty fucking weird, right? But yeah.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much the story times, guys. So you're just gonna hear me talking to my friend for call-outs and shit. Yeah, so just enjoy.
Supply stack.
Do you want that chest or no? I already opened it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Don't say it. I have an armor box. Yeah, here. Need ammo. Oh. Here, another chest. I just realized I probably should have put in the title gameplay too, but it's okay. Y'all can just close the video, or feel free to skip to the end or whatever after the story times. Story times are the main important part of this stream. So, and I have a lot more story times to come.
Gas is closing in.
Because I've experienced a lot of weird, creepy, funny shit growing up. And it's all part of the area that I grew up in, so. And I still have story times for recent, you know, like for things that recently happened. For things that recently happened.
We have to get to the safe zone.
Fuck you.
Lethal grenade here.
Why are we going that way? Look how close the gas is.
Mid-gal rounds located.
There's ammo there and there's ammo here.
Mid-gal rounds located.
Isn't that what I just pinned? Oh, 2 chests. There's SMG ammo.
Found some small caliber.
Alright, come on. Where?
Planting Claymore.
Are you fighting him?
Taking effective fire.
Oh fuck, this gun has like no ammo in it.
Victory rests on your shoulders. mission.
You really? You're fucking dead! I don't give a shit. I'm just trying to get out of here. That was a very good claymore, though. You already have... Oh, right. Fuck.
Aid station marked.
I could. That gunshot was near me.
Get me recall.
That and... Oh!
UAV entering the AO.
I just looked over there and there was somebody. There's someone in this building.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Yeah, I know he's on the roof.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Alright, I'm fucking running to the buy station. Shit! Alrighty, guys. That has been the end of it. You know, thanks to this pussy camper. So, oh, I still have gulag. Yeah, whatever. I'm still gonna end the stream. So, anyways, guys. See you later. Was that you watching my stream?